And here come the Phoenix game 4 of the weekend. Sorry, B might be a little choppy or a little unsteady. Holding by hand this game, so work with me here, folks. Here we go. Phoenix game 4 of the weekend. Teams trying to go 2-0-2 for the weekend as they take on the Nashville Flyers. All right, folks, we're about ready to get started here. Flyers versus Phoenix, last league game of the season for the Phoenix. As unfortunately, they will not qualify for the league championship. Still like to go out with a win today. Finish the weekend with 2 wins and 2 ties. Hopefully, we'll see what they got for the Flyers today. Phoenix breaks the huddle. So see who Coach Charles sends out for the starting line. The starting goalie will be Kenny Yon today. As Molly had a shutout the first game of the day. 3-0, I believe, is the final. First game today against the Ice Bandits. After 2 ties yesterday. Let's see what the Phoenix have for the Flyers on this Sunday afternoon. All right, starting line for your Phoenix, Shell and Rayo on the blue line. Starting goalie is going to be Kenny Yon. Your forwards are going to be Simmons, Wilcox, and a player to be determined. Yes, there we go. Snooty decides to check into the game here. Sorry, folks. Uh, my part of my equipment is not working. Speed may be a little more unstable than normal, but we'll get to it together. Here we go. Flyers get the puck out of the zone. Blocked there by Wilcox. Wilcox sends it forward to Simmons. Simmons gives chase through the zone there, and Ryder Shell will pick that up. I got to turn the phone here. Sorry, folks. Ryder Shell decides to take a slip and slide this morning here, this afternoon, and Wilcox sends it up to Simmons. Simmons into the zone. Simmons looking. Nice look there from Simmons. Just couldn't quite connect. Puck behind the net. Simmons behind there gives chase. Nashville comes out with the puck. Nashville with a head of steam through the zone. Nice pass there over. Shot save there by Kenny. And we're behind the net here. Rayo. And Simmons picks it up, sends it to nobody home. And we are into the neutral zone. Changes here for Phoenix. Simmons and Rayo checking out. Shaw and Spade checking in. And a whiff. And we're going to have a penalty. Are we going to have a trip? Referee calls a trip. So Phoenix will go on the penalty kill here with 14:44 to play in the first period. 0-0 game. Do what? Do they have it? I was wondering what he had on his helmet. I thought they were just getting wild in the locker room. All right, Cody Redburn, Will Cunningham, and nobody else because we're on the penalty kill. Shaw and Sells, your defenseman, on this penalty kill. First penalty of the day for the Phoenix here as we hate to play in the first period. Nashville gets the puck into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone for Nashville. Shot by there. Nice stick by RJ. Sorry, guys, I'm dealing with some technical difficulties, but we are working together. Nice hit there from Shaw. Cleaning up his check. Nice hit there into the corner here. Nashville. Nice work there, RJ. Nice hustle. Hit that. Puck is out of the zone, into the neutral zone. D to D there. You see with some nice hustle. Nice work there by DC. Puck is loose. Got a block there by RJ. Nice work, RJ. Looking nice stick there from Colton Dean. RJ sends it around the wall, up off high off the wall, and out of the zone. This will be an icing. He's not allowed to ice the puck here at 14. You can at 16U, but not at this level. Stoppage here, 13:32 to play in the first period, 19 seconds to go on this penalty kill. Changes for the Phoenix Egan and Egan and Gong on your defense, Dean and Midas, your forwards. Puck around the wall. Kicks loose there from the Nashville player. Nice effort there by Midas. Nice work there. Egan will pick the puck up right at the blue line. He'll send it off the wall, up and into the zone as the penalty is over. Phoenix back to full strength here. And Trujillo will check into the game for the first time today. Trujillo looking. Midas picks up the puck along the far wall. Nice stick there by Gong to keep that in, or out rather. Puck is in the middle. Nice stick there. Dean picks it up. Dean with at his speed into the zone, flips it in there. All right. Egan sends it up and out of the zone. Trujillo on the far wall there. Nice work there. Nice look. Egan picks it up there. Egan sends it up. Shot save there by the Nashville Flyers goalie. Stoppage with 12:34 to play in the first period. 0-0 game. Midas, Dean, and Trujillo, your forwards. Egan and Gong, your defenseman. Trujillo goes into the corner there. Puck is along the far wall. Up and out, and Gong cuts that off. We are back the other way here. Up off the wall. Nashville controls the puck. And Midas will cut that off. Along the far wall, doing work there. A couple players in on the fight. Colton Bean getting there. Sorry, guys. I know the angles aren't great. I'm looking freehand in this game, so we'll get through it, though. Puck deep in the corner there. Trujillo picks it up off the wall, sends it out. Nashville able to get a shot wide of the net there. Egan will get a hold of that puck. I hate this lip here. You can't see what's going on. Changes here for the Phoenix. Hendrickson on the game in the game. O'Shaughnessy and Spade in as well. The defensemen are back to starting defensemen Rael and Shell. Nice block there from Sammy. Puck is in. Hendricks giving chase. Hendricks gets it up off the wall. Hendricks sends it up to Spade. Cut off there by Nashville. Dumps it in the corner. Ryder Shell sends it up to Rael. Rael sends it back to Jackson Spade. Jackson Spade's played really well this weekend, had a great weekend. Jackson driving wide behind the net, looking for somebody to send that puck off to. Shoves it out to Ryder one-handed there. Ryder with a shot from the point, wide of the net. O'Shaughnessy will pick it up deep in the corner. O'Shaughnessy will send it back behind, below the red line. Hendricks sends it further around. Jackson Spade giving chase into the corner. Jackson will look. He's going to send it back the other way. Hendricks picks it up. And Jackson Spade back with it. Take the shot. Oh, just wide. Nice shot, Jackson. Oh, can't tell where it is in there. Sammy Rayout with the puck. Nashville 1-on-4 here. Not great odds from a Nashville there. Shell will send the puck up the wall. Nashville with a good opportunity here, and they score. 1-0 Nashville as they got the puck, and 1-0 Nashville. 10:09 to play in the first period. All right, changes for Phoenix. Here we got to get that one back, gentlemen. Sells and Shaw, your defensemen. Forwards are going to be Smoody, Wilcox, and Simmons. Puck batted around. Simmons with a stick there to cut that off. Puck is behind the net. RJ Sells will pick that puck up and sends it up. Intercepted there by Nashville. Packed behind the wall. Wilcox picks it up, sends it up to Simmons. Simmons trying to get the puck out. Nice forward there to Smoody. RJ looks, sends the puck off the wall. RJ will send it back. Moody picks it up. Moody with the head of steam sends it up to Simmons. Simmons along the far wall into the corner. Tries to center it. Nice stop there by Nashville. Shaw picks the puck up. Shot puck bouncing around. Thought that had a chance for a second, but got batted down. Shaw sends it back toward the net. Wilcox along the far wall. Nashville comes out with the puck. Nashville turnover there at the center ice. Moody got it. Oh, had numbers and they had change going on, so nothing going there. Moody takes a big hit up against the wall there. Sorry, I probably couldn't see that because of that little overhang. Simmons in the far corner working for the puck there. Puck is free in the corner. Around the wall, high up the glass, and Shaw gives chase here. Don't think, can't tell. It's going to be an icing. Could not see the referee. He was hiding. Stoppage here. 8:31 to play in the first period. 1-0 Flyers. Face off set here to the goalie's left. Cunningham, Redburn, and Spade your forwards. Egan and Gong your defensemen. Gong will send it up off the wall. Egan got a little bit of one-on-one action here. Cuts to the center ice, shot wide of the net. Kenny there, nothing doing. Behind the net, and Kenny stops it. And 7:54 to play in the first period. 1-0 Flyers. Changes for the Phoenix here. Dean, Midas, and Trujillo checking in your forwards. Shell and Rayo on the blue line for your defense. Sometimes I have to figure out who it is. Trujillo with a head of steam. 2-on-1 here with Dean. Dean to his right. Dean penetrating pass. Oh, nice look there from Trujillo on the pass there. Couldn't quite put it in. Good save by the goalie there. Shell doing work there. Trujillo got the pass. Far wall. Ryder Shell. Nice. Gets past Ryder there. And Rail give chase. Rob icing here. 7:23 to play in the first period. 1-0 Flyers. Face off will take place in the Phoenix offensive zone. Same lines, no change. I'm sorry, we do have changes here. Trujillo, Midas, and Dean in for your forward. I think that might be the same line. I don't know, folks. Another stoppage here. 7:20 to play. 1-0 Flyers. Shell sends it forward to Johan Trujillo. Trujillo doing work in the corner there, along with Owen Midas. Dean giving chase here along the near wall. Can't see that under that awning. And we're back in the other corner here. Trujillo cuts that off, gets past him, and Dean and Midas working for the puck there. Behind the net, Nashville sends it around the wall into that far corner. And Midas collides with one of the Nashville players and cut off there by Dean. Midas sends it back to Shell. Shell looks over D to D to Real. Real sends it up. Nice puck movement there. Trujillo up to Midas. Midas looking. Nobody home there. Dean's going to change in. O'Shaughnessy checking into the game here. O'Shaughnessy checks in for Dean. Andy Real tries to get past it. Can't quite get done. Hendricks also checking in now for the Phoenix. Shell looks and sends it out of the zone. Changes for the Phoenix here. We're going to have a stoppage here. 6:06 to play in the first period. 1-0 Phoenix. Phoenix go on the power play here. I missed the penalty. I did not see that penalty, but Phoenix will go on the power play for the first time today. Power play line is going to be Sells and Midas on the blue line for your defense. Wilcox, Cunningham, and Spade your forwards. RJ picks it up. He's looking. He's looking. RJ sends it over to Cunningham. Cunningham looks. He's going. Nice patience there by Cunningham. Cunningham sends it over to Midas. Midas has got a lane. Midas, ooh, good stick there by Nashville. Midas down in the corner behind Jackson Spade. And Nashville comes away with that puck. Nashville trying to kill off this penalty. They will get it up and out of the zone. Now we're going to have an offside. Phoenix couldn't quite clear that puck. Get out of the zone. So offside stoppage here. 5:42 to play in the first period. 1:07 on this power play for the Phoenix. Same lines, no changes here. Midas goes forward. Cunningham drops back. So Sells and Cunningham on the defense. Cunningham looking, sends it over to RJ Sells. RJ, skate that thing, RJ. RJ with the head of steam into the corner there. Good stick there by Nashville. And we will have a icing stoppage. 5:25 to play in the first period. 50 seconds, 50 seconds on power play. Changes for the Phoenix. Coach Shell did not like what he was seeing out of that power play unit. We're going to have Dean, Redburn, Rayo, and Simmons, along with Smoody down there in the corner. Battle in that near. Oh, that's probably going to be a penalty. Interference on Simmons. Simmons doesn't agree. I'm not quite sure, but I've definitely seen some pushing and shoving down there. That's why the referees make the big money so they can make the big time calls. All right, so we will skate 4-on-4 here for 37 seconds. And then the Flyers will get about a 57-second power play, something like a 53-second power play. Math is hard, folks. All right, so Shaw and Sells will check in for your defense as we skate 4-on-4 here. Smoody and Redburn your forward. Shaw gets that puck, sends it off the glass. Smoody picks it up there, trying to get something going there. 4-on-4, nice stick, RJ. Puck is battered around there. Over, shot from the point, high. RJ and Smoody along the near wall that y'all can't see. Puck comes out. Redburn with a drive here. Redburn, take the shot, Cody. Puck save there by the Flyers goalie behind the net. Puck is net free. RJ Sells with the head of steam. Flyers back to full strength. RJ takes that puck wide. He'll cut it to the middle. Backhand shot. Oh, nice look there from RJ. Send it to the middle. Smoody couldn't quite get a stick on that. Nice stick there from Wyatt Shaw to bat the puck up in the air. And Wyatt will go chase the puck down in the corner, sends it up and out. Shot there as the Flyers are on the power play. 27 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. Puck gets out. That'll kill off a little bit of distance. The Flyers got to clear the zone. Flyers send it D to D. Changes here for the Phoenix. Dean checks in. Dean picks up the puck as he checks in the game. Dean with a head of steam. Nobody there to help him as the Phoenix are changing. This is going to kill off the penalty, though. There's smart work by Dean to kill off this penalty on that puck along the wall there. So back to full strength for the Phoenix there. Simmons checks back in the game. Oscar Gong sends it over to Wyatt Shaw. Wyatt Shaw takes a shot. Kick save there from the goalie. As the Flyers are back the other way, Gong sends it out of the zone. Shaw checking out. And Egan will check in the game. Simmons, centering pass, nobody there. Midas is in the area, just couldn't quite put that home. Midas loses an edge, and we're back the other way. Puck deep in the corner there. Egan giving chase. Egan picks that puck up, and he'll send it around the wall. Nashville there, blocked by Gong. Gong In the corner, Gong and Midas working down there now. Simmons as well. Shot. Nice save, Kenny. Nice save there by Kenny. Great opportunity by Nashville there. Puck was, net was open, but Kenny slid on it. And now we got a 2-on-0. Breakaway here. Colton Dean, the breakaway. He's got a shot. Shot. Ah, nice save. Rebound. The puck is loose. Nice breakaway opportunity there from Colton Dean. He put a solid shot up. Couldn't quite put it past the goalie. Credit Nashville goalie for a big time save. Is probably the best opportunity of the day so far for the Phoenix. 2-on-0 breakout. Couldn't quite put that home. Changes here for the Phoenix. Cunningham, O'Shaughnessy, and Hendricks, your forwards. Egan and Gong, your defenseman. Nashville now with a little bit of a breakout. Oscar Gong with a big stick to cut that off. And we're back the other way. Puck is in the middle of the ice there. Nashville sends it up and out. Cunningham, nice stick there to keep that thing on their half of the ice. Through the zone, Egan picks up. Egan will send it off the near wall. Cunningham, that's going to be an offsides. Offsides on the Phoenix. 1:59 to play in the first period. 1-0 Flyers. So if you haven't heard, the Phoenix will be in Detroit for Valentine's Day. So make sure you book your romantic Valentine's dinner in Detroit, as we will be traveling there for the some kind of tournament, the Hockey Town tournament, something like that. So make sure you book now. All right, so Phoenix will go on the power play here. Phoenix go on the power play. Ray Al and Wilcox in. Ray Al over to Wilcox. Jackson Spade out in front. Nice look there. Cunningham. Nice opportunity there blocked. So Cunningham, Spade, and Redbringer forwards. Wilcox and Cunningham or Ray Al, your defenseman. Sammy Rayo from the point shot. Blocker save there. Sammy Rayo sends it over to Wilcox. Gets past Wilcox, able to pick it back up though. Wilcox centers it, looking. Cunningham with a great opportunity. Shot. Net was off, so no goal. As Cunningham absolutely buried that net, but Nashville's goalie might be hurt here. I think he went to push off, and the net did not hold. Referees are discussing this. Don't really know what they're discussing. Pretty sure that net was off before the shot. I'm not really sure what we're discussing here. So Nashville maybe making a change at goalie here. It looks like Nashville will be using their second goalie here as their first one. Looked to injure something when he went to push off there. So change here. All right, so Phoenix going changes here with 59 seconds to go in this power play for the Phoenix. Sells checks in. So Ray Allen Sells in the game. Wilcox at center. Cunningham to his left. Spade to his right. Phoenix trying to tie this game up here with 1:27 to play in the first period. 59 seconds. Now a two-man advantage for the Phoenix here. Two-man advantage for the Phoenix. RJ with a blast. Blocked there by now Cunningham's shot. Puck is loose. RJ picks it back up. RJ looks, shot. Puck is loose. Rayo out. Rayo skates toward the center. Rayo sends it up to Cunningham. Cunningham sends it back out to Sammy Rayo. Sammy shot. Tip. Couldn't quite put that in there. RJ, nice stop there by RJ to keep that puck in the zone. RJ will shot. Score! From the point, what a blast from RJ Sells. Sends that up over the shoulder. We've got a tie hockey game here. And the good part is we get to keep our second half of that penalty. Not shot, RJ. RJ Sells ties the game. 52 seconds to play in the first period. 1-1. As the Phoenix will continue on the power play for 55 seconds. Let's run that back, gentlemen. Let's run that back. Phoenix stay on the power play here for 55 seconds. Cunningham moves the puck forward through the zone into the offensive zone. Jackson Spade looks, cuts it over to Rayo. Rayo looks, shot, blocker save there from the goalie. Puck is loose out front. Still loose. Battered around. Into the corner, around the wall. 30 seconds to go in the power play. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Sends it over to RJ Sells. All right, puck squirts loose, and that'll kill off some time here as Nashville comes away with the puck. Sammy Rayo, great battle there, Sammy, to keep that puck in. Jackson Spade here, 18 seconds to go. Puck comes loose. RJ Sells with a shot blocked there from Nashville. Cunningham, puck squirts away from him. It's loose out in front into the far wall. Sammy Rayo, and we're going to have a penalty here upcoming to the Phoenix here. I'm not really sure what this penalty is. We're going to call a roughing on Sammy Rayo. Sammy will go to the box here as the Phoenix will go on the penalty kill. There's still 4 seconds on the penalty. So they'll skate 4 and 4 for 4 seconds, and then the Flyers will get a minute 26 power play. Are tied up there, 1.6 seconds to go in the first period. Very good game so far. Both teams playing well. Changes here for the Phoenix. RJ, or Ryder Shell rather, checks in the game. 1.6 seconds left, and we got a second. And that's the end of the first period, folks. End of the first period, 1-1 game. So when we resume the second period, the Phoenix will be 4 on 4 skating for 3 seconds, and then the Phoenix will have a minute 26 penalty kill. All your Phoenix family, everybody say hi. More Phoenix family down here. Everybody say hi. Go Phoenix. So who's going to drive with us to Michigan? Hi, Laura. Or Layla. Sorry, I said the wrong name. Sorry, Miss Wilcox. Who else is driving with us to Detroit? I think we should all caravan there. They can't pull us all over, right? Phoenix break the huddle as second period underway here. Kenny Arm works his way down to the net to start this second period. All right, so Shaw and Sells will be your defenseman here. Shaw and Sells will be your defenseman. Cunningham and Redburn will be your forwards here on this penalty kill for the Phoenix. Second penalty kill of the day for the Phoenix. As Redburn breaks that pass up, Redburn puck squirts loose, and that's nice work there by DC not to get an offsides and kill that momentum as DC's killing his play pretty well there. 1:07 to go on the penalty kill for the Phoenix here. Cunningham sends it up to Redburn. Redburn with a head of speed there. Good stick there from Nashville. Puck there as Cody's trying to take on the entire Nashville Flyers. 1-5 here. As none of the forwards jumped up with it. All right. Shaw breaks that up, and Cunningham picks it up. Cunningham will work the puck into the zone. Gets past him there. Cunningham has an opportunity. Loses the puck there. Cunningham into the far corner there. Redburn cuts it off. Middle of the ice. Redburn backs it there. 32 seconds ago on the penalty kill. 1-1 here in the second period. RJ Sells with a good stick there. Puck in the neutral zone. Nashville looking, tips it, and RJ will come out with that puck. RJ high off the wall and out of the zone. Nashville, this will be an off. Ooh, Nashville held it up. I thought they were going to have an offside with 17 there for Nashville. Wisely holds up and keeps that from being an offside. Shaw pushes the puck forward to kill off this penalty. Great penalty kill, guys. Even Stevens here, even strength here for the Phoenix as we skate with 14:25 to play in the second period. Shot, nice block, RJ. Puck is loose there. Kenny covers it up. Great block, RJ. 14:19 to play in the second period. 1-1 tie. Changes for the Phoenix here. Shaw and Sells, after a great penalty kill, will come out of the game. Gong and Egan will check in. Forwards are going to be Midas, Hendricks, and O'Shaughnessy. Midas sends the puck forward. Shot. Kenny with a kick save there. Nice save, Kenny. O'Shaughnessy along the far wall into the corner. Egan also there. Centering pass. Shot. Save there, Kenny. Two big saves there from Kenny in the last 10 seconds. Egan in the far corner sends it up. Doing work there in the corner. Shot. Nashville's going to get an opportunity here. Wrap around. Nice stick there by Oscar Gong or Midas there. I couldn't quite tell. Just from that as the net was open. Puck is loose. Nice stick there from Hendricks to break that shot opportunity up there. D to D here for Nashville. He's looking to set something up. Blocked out, broken up there by Hendricks. Two good plays there by Hendricks in this game. O'Shaughnessy with the puck. O'Shaughnessy will get the puck up and out of the zone.